So what's going on, guys? My name is Pwnstar, and I am bringing you a Black Ops 2 gameplay sure to make you wet, boys. Let's enjoy this. I'm using the MSMC with the laser sight, which is definitely a good attachment for this gun. I did not have the second attachment that I liked and locked quite yet. This is a great gameplay. I start out, I think, 55-0, and the way I die is absolutely hilarious. It's a super fail. You guys will enjoy it because you like seeing bad things happen to good people because you're just sick people like that. But I do go on quite a nice tear. I build up my streaks. I'm using the Lightning Strike, the Stealth Chopper, and the VTOL Warship. Pretty solid attack streaks. Definitely something you want to do. This was I think I ended 63-3 when this was actually all set, final, and done. I do go on quite a tear. I pick up a couple guns, and obviously I start running out of ammo. And again, it was still quite an accomplishment. 55 kill streak is still pretty solid. For it to end the way it did was quite disappointing, to be honest. But hopefully you do enjoy the gameplay, learn a little bit about the way I move and maneuver around the map. We're playing 66 domination too. This is not ground war. I've had quite a few 60, 80 kill games that are in standard 66 domination. And knowing that if there was ground war, that would have been like a 120 game. But, you know, either way, I prefer 66 because it's more contained, and I think it's less about luck. And I like using standard guns and using a gun that has, 20, 30 bullets in the mag. And something like domination on, or even kill confirmed TDM for ground war is a little overkill. I don't think it's necessary. And I like something that's just balanced. Anything like that, too much clutter, just is not for me. I'll obviously put up some 100+ gameplays for you guys because I know you guys want to see those. But I love using the MSMC. In my personal opinion, it's the best submachine gun in the game. I love running around with it. And I guess the biggest trick that you need to understand is not only the right attachments, but you got to find the right gun that works for you with the default sights. There's so many valuable attachments in this game now. There's so many great attachments that this game has to actually offer. You want to find a gun that has good default iron sights rather than wasting a potential attachment in one of those spots, maybe even a secondary grenade or something of the sort, by putting on a red dot sight. And in my opinion, though it is a little bit awkward, it kind of reminds me of a smaller version of the TAR-21 from Modern Warfare 2. It's just kind of like a compressed small submachine gun. It's quite accurate, decent rate of fire. I find myself easily picking up 2 or 3 guys with each one of the magazines, and I want to recommend that for you guys. As you can tell, I go pretty ham right here with the VTOL Warship, shooting out my rockets and everything, going pretty hard right now. My second one does not do too well, completely honest. I am actually fortunate that they didn't do anything to try to take it down. And again, it is the first few weeks of the game being released. You're going to see a lot of people not using things like Ghosts. You're going to see a lot of UAVs up, a lot more than you would see here in about 2 weeks. You can see a lot of people that aren't even going to bother fucking with the air support. So I guess I can look forward to that. Close call right there. But again, like I said, one of the best tips I can give you guys is find guns that work for you with the default iron sight. It's one of the biggest tips I can give you guys. When you're playing 6v6, I want you guys to learn map control. It's probably one of the best ways to understand map control and how the spawns work is by learning the maps that way. You need to know which ways you need to maneuver. You need to find out which outskirts of the map to try to, I guess, penetrate. See right here, I know these guys are stuck at A. I'm trying to use the head glitch, trying to use the cover, which is a lot more, I guess, utilized in Black Ops 2. I mean, it's progressed. Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, there were a few head glitches, but it wasn't as common. This game, look at how many rocks, areas, windows, doorways you can climb through, how many roofs, and, almost every window has a crate or two that stack up to it so you can climb right through it. These maps are built for rapists, guys. It's so easy to get in and around these maps, maneuver. There's so many head glitches and stuff like that, this game takes a different take. You really have to be a little bit more patient than you're used to if you want to build up these streaks. The streaks are cool. I like the way they're set up, too. A lot of people are like, wow, why using heavy streaks? But it's not the heavy streaks that make these so useful, because streaks are useful to build them up. But what really, really, really pays off is you taking those objectives, you getting those kills. And even more important is getting those kills while you're defending or actually on an objective. You get a lot more points when you actually do that kind of stuff. So it's the best way to build up your streaks is actually being near the objective, trying to kill people while you're on it. It's a weird tactic, I know, but again, it's very, very useful when it comes down to doing that because the streaks themselves did not offer up too much. You know what I mean? The streaks, you go at 25 points per each one. You need like 16,000 points for the VTOL or something along the lines of that. It's going to be a long time. I mean, the Lightning Strike will give you what? If you're lucky, you'll get 3 or 4 kills. It's 75, 100 points. And along the lines of that, it's crazy. And right here, I'm just waiting. I'm going to sit here, hide behind my future rides right here. Yeah, those are both mine. Be jelly. And I realized that there was a cooldown, so I'll break this window. I'll go sit out here behind the AC because lol. And I just really have been trying to find my niche. I've been trying to find what works for me, and I found that finding the one ideal gun and sticking with it until you level it up is probably the best way to take the advancement of getting used to playing Black Ops 2. Till where you can get used to the map, stick to one or two guns. I've got one, I rely on the Type 25 and the MSMC. Those are the only guns that I like to use when I'm playing on Domination or anything like that. And I would recommend you guys to take the same approach. Find a couple guns, stick to it like glue, and see how they work for you. And if you get good with them, you can start dropping people. Like that right there was a medium range kill. Wasn't easy to do, but you know, with the experience with one gun rather than trying a lot of them is definitely what you want to look forward to. So we're going to call in the lightning strike right here. And I have fallen in love with the lightning strike. I originally didn't think it was going to be good, and oh, watch this! Fuck my life, dude. 55-0, ruined by a fucking suicide by a little piece of plexiglass. Can you believe that was like the fail of the century? I was on a roll. This could have turned out to be like an 80-0 gameplay. I was right there next to my next streak. I think I actually end up with 58 kills before one of them actually kills me, and then I get a couple deaths because you have to end a good gameplay horribly. It's just YouTube jinx. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed the gameplay, taking a little bit into consideration what I've told you, and try out the MSMC, guys. If you guys are one of those guys that is just so used to Modern Warfare 3 and you want to only use the MP7, give this gun a go. I really do recommend it. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to leave a like and favorite. Check down the description below for some more Black Ops 2 gameplay, and subscribe if you're new here. Peace out, guys. Get it!